Hey guys, this is Tony Wilson. I'm your Western Regional Coordinator for the Moebius Syndrome Foundation. We are well into post-production for the first ever Moebius Syndrome documentary. What you're about to see now are clips from our Moebius Syndrome meetup in Santa Monica and parts of our documentary. Let me tell you about the first kiss. I can remember it like it was yesterday. So I gotta go back and tell the story. So my friend, had this friend, and I remember telling her, "Hey, I like your friend," and I never had a girlfriend, I never had a kiss or anything. So she told her, and so we started hanging out and just holding hands, walking, and we used to walk around the track at 16, 100-degree heat, arms around each other. Matter of fact, one of my buddies still teases me about that. So we used to walk and talk, and I'll never forget, we're standing by a tree, and I lean in to give her a kiss. Now, here's the thing, I never kissed a girl. I have Moebius syndrome. I cannot pucker my lips. So the next thing you know, I'm leaning in, she's leaning in, and my face goes boom. And we just smack, just like that. And I didn't know what to do, but I'll never forget because it was wonderful. Now, here's what I learned about the art of kissing with Moebius syndrome, and you can't pucker your lips. Is you kind of turn your head to the side and you lean in, and it's all good. Never had a problem since then, but I can remember it like it was yesterday. Wonderful.
I got mine on a bite. I was second. Okay, yours are, you know which.
We're here in Santa Monica, California for the first ever Moebius Syndrome Awareness Day event at Virginia Park.
The reason why I want to go into teaching special ed is because I feel like I'm not just teaching them, I can also relate to what they've gone through in life.
Now, I'm curious because the smile surgery really helped and changed my life. How has it changed your life?
It's amazing, especially as an adult and working and going to school. I feel like the smile surgery has allowed me to, obviously smile, but it's I feel like it's an important way for me to connect with other people. So it's made a huge difference in my life.
After we talked and I told you they were not going to let me have the surgery, tell me how that all happened with getting him back on the table.
Well, as far as we had you set up to have the smile surgery. It was signed, sealed, and delivered. And then I got a phone call, or you did. You got a phone call, and then you called me and said, "Hey, I'm not going to have the surgery. They've taken me off the schedule." And I'm like, "What?" And I came unglued, and I didn't understand it, but I kind of had a feeling what was going on. I know that Chelsea at that time was getting tons and tons of media coverage, and Kaiser was getting all this free publicity, basically. And she was this cute little blonde 7-year-old girl having the smile for the first time. And here comes an adult, and you weren't cute enough, Tony. You weren't this little 7-year-old kid. So I believe, and nobody ever told me that, but I believe they took you off the table so they could put another little kid on the table. Somebody that would get a little bit more, tug at the heartstrings of people and get a little bit more publicity out of it for Kaiser. Like I said, they never ever told me that. But when I found out, I actually went to the doctor at Kaiser and stormed into his office, basically, and insisted that you be put back on the table. And they weren't happy about it, but they knew I kind of held the power. I got the cute little 7-year-old kid giving you all this publicity, and I said, I'm going to the media with this. So that's how you got back on the table.
Chelsea, Lori's daughter, and Vicky's son, and Alex, they're all about the same age. So when Vicky went to I guess that she went to the doctor and she started saying what she wanted to find other people with Moebius. Somehow we got each other's information, and she mailed something, I'm sure, to me. And then I was like, oh, look, and that she was going to do this little gathering, which ended up being the first Moebius conference in LA. And so that's where I met them. And since then, obviously, I've been involved with the foundation. She likes to have time to draw. She really does do a good job. She's an artist. She knows the artists, the animators, their names, on any movie, the composers of any song. So she knows their names. That's really, she watches a movie and always looks at the credits. Oh, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, because it's personal to her. Because the main character, Quasimodo, is similar to her.
As everybody knows, it takes a village to raise a child, and we're a very close-knit family, and we're here to learn about Moebius and what Raymond has in store for him for his future. And as I look at everybody, everybody is beautiful, everybody is kind and sweet, and there's no differences other than the term Moebius. So that's what I've already learned today.
When she was in the NICU at the Children's Hospital, before we got released, they gave us a pamphlet about it, and it was a flyer. And then I went into Facebook. I typed in Moebius, and there's a group there called Moebius Moms, and I signed up for it. And if I had questions, basically they were my go-to persons, because the doctors, it's hard to get a hold of them, and I didn't have questions when I would go to the doctor until after. So that's how they were my go-to people.
Have you been to any of the other conferences?
No, this is actually our first one. Yeah, it was our first one, and we plan on attending many more. Mm-hmm. You get to meet people and stuff.
11 facts about smiling. Number 1, smiling is universal. How far away can you spot a friendly smile? Try about 100 yards. It's the length of a football field. Unlike languages or gestures such as handshakes, all cultures around the world recognize smiling as a universal sign of happiness and acceptance. Number 2, smiling is contagious. Can a smile really light up a room? A study in Sweden found that people struggle to maintain frowns when looking at smiling subjects. Their muscles even twitched into smiles automatically. Scientists explain a neuron in our brains causes the mirroring reaction that copies other people's facial expressions. Number 10, smiling is instinctive. Who taught you how to smile? Humans learn most new behaviors by watching and imitating others, but smiling is not one of them. Blind people smile instinctively to express joy just like everyone else, even if they have never seen a smile before. Number 11, newborns can smile at birth. Why do babies smile in their sleep? A possible reflex action or survival instinct, scientists believe all infants are born with the innate ability to smile and start smiling in their sleep right after birth. There you have it, folks. 11 amazing facts about smiling.